Yes, sir.
Then he want to have a heart-to-heart last time.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I really wear condoms. Now you over talking about
I don't wear no fucking. No, I'm just kidding. I wear them every once in a while.
Today.
You know, I wear the condoms every once in a while, man.
Yeah, once in a while.
Every once in a
Every
while.
once in a while.
You got to now. I wear
Happy
them all
Father's
the time.
Day, man.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to the niggas that went raw.
Yep, they ain't pull out.
Congratulations.
Happy Father's Day to the real fathers.
Skeet the win.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, even if you suck as a father, happy Father's Day to you. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't acknowledging no deadbeats.
There's some motivation to the deadbeats. If you suck as a father, get off your ass. Go take your kids to the park or some shit, man.
Fucking bums.
Take them to go play catch.
Fucking bums.
Do something with yourself.
Yeah, ain't nobody with
Are
that.
y'all
shit.
enjoying
You know
the
what? I
weekend,
blame
man?
the women for shitty fathers.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because you knew this nigga with this big ass belt buckle and these motherfucking dreads and Jordan's on, he was dog
You're
shit.
stereotyping my black brother. Fuckhead.
That's what he's here for, to offend
Hey,
people.
look, so no, you knew he was dog shit.
Yeah.
They kind of know.
A young lady made a post. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna bring that shit up.
What'd she say?
Hey,
You
let
already
me-
had to
She
say it,
said
so you
some
got to
goofy
talk about
shit,
it.
bro.
You gotta talk about it.
We ain't even friends no more.
Look,
But she said some real goofy shit. She said all
Yeah.
niggas from Chicago do is live with their mama and share clothes with each other.
Share
Some goofy
clothes?
shit. Yeah. Who's sharing clothes?
Whoever share clothes. Like,
I ain't never
the
shared
fuck?
clothes.
That bomb ass shit.
Yeah. Wait, no,
Real-
you know
real
how
slow
how did your morning start off?
Phone calls.
Okay.
Yeah, phone calls.
What about you?
I was drunk. So
Yeah, I was recovering
From last night?
Yeah, I was drunk.
Okay.
I mean, it was off good liquor, so that's why I drink good liquor. You know what I'm saying? You wake up and you get drink again. That's why. You know, I probably only woke up about an hour ago. Guess what I'm doing? Drinking again.
Drinking again.
Mhm.
I woke up.
Bro.
One of my friends called me and told me Happy Father's Day. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And then she said, "You're not gonna say it back?"
It's a girl?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's a woman. I'm like, say what back? She's like, Happy Father's Day to me. For what? You got 3 kids by one nigga and he's dog shit. Like, why am I congratulating you for fucking up 3 times in a row? Like, nigga, I'm not.
Her
You can suck a bag of dicks, that shit. Fuck out of here.
Her nigga watching you and he gonna be out
Right.
there with no shirt making a shit.
It's in the car. It's what
in- it's
matters.
in the car.
Let's start that shit. Y'all seen Katie lose last night, man?
Yeah, we seen
That shit broke my heart, man.
Yeah,
Shit fucked me
that's
up.
fucked up though. Like no cap.
That
Man,
shit
how do
fucked
you honestly feel about that though? Like
I don't really like Giannis' game like that, so I can't like. I just hope Atlanta beat the 76ers because if not, I ain't watching the Eastern Conference Finals.
hey bro, when we get on, bro, is you getting your nose pierced still?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
I ain't getting my no. I never said I was.
You
Tried to
said
throw that in there.
Bradley, you know what I'm saying? You know
Ain't
him and
nobody
UP
getting
got
ain't
that
no-
shit.
We
so-
leaving that all up to Brad. He ain't even got his shit in today.
You took your nose ring out?
Yeah.
No,
Why? Why did you do it?
I got sick.
I believe you was eating butt and it got attached
Oh, my
to,
God.
you know,
Here we
pussy
go.
hair or something,
Pussy-
fiber or something.
Is pussy hair and butt?
Yeah, it
Is
is.
it-
Pussy hair, butt hair. The hair caught your motherfucking nose and it pulled your ring out.
That's fucking stupid.
Wait a minute. I don't even see your nose ring whole. Like, bro, did you have a real nose ring, bro? Or did you have
He had
like
a magnet.
Like the
You had a
like the
magnet?
magnets
Nigga had a
from
magnet.
TTP
you
back
had
in
a
the day.
magnet? CP, that man. The trading post. The trading post. TTP, yeah. Damn.
Niggas
that's
got
some
so
classy shit.
suspended from school from having magnet earrings.
Magnet earrings.
I used to
yeah.
make my own joints.
Yeah.
I used to go to the mall and I used to cut the back out of real earrings and take the magnets and glue them on the
True.
back. And
Bro,
then,
you got to do the introduction.
oh,
Oh yeah, what innovative shit is that?
We ain't doing
You said what?
What type of
Hey
innovative
man,
shit
I was
is
on
that?
some shit.
Yeah.
I was on some shit. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock that introduction out, man. You're now tuned into your baby mama's favorite podcast. We are your hosts. We got the Windy City Creeper here, a.k.a.
Yo,
Big
Raw
Creep
Dog,
Sosa.
legend, Big Creep Sosa.
And then we got your boy, Doe.
A friendly neighborhood
Back off.
drug dealer.
Back off suspension. You're not a drug dealer.
Yeah.
and,
Fuck yeah.
and we back.
Your baby mama favorite thug. That's what I am. I'm
Your baby mama favorite
thug.
podcast.
Yeah, he hit a lot of niggas' baby mamas, man.
Hey, you know
I
what
think
is
we
your
all
hope?
have. I think that's a part
A
of
lot
the
of
game
niggas'
at
baby
this
mamas,
point.
man.
My pussy status just kind of went up. They see me and him in a
Since this,
yeah. That's the funny part.
mine is going down.
Yeah, because they, you know,
I
Mine
ain't
is
got
going
shit to
down.
go with.
I could believe it, bro.
Mine is
The
going
more and more, the thing is, the more and more they gonna realize we pieces of shit. So they just gonna be like, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's why I
it's no
say.
joke.
That's why I say everything we do here is scripted. It's scripted and rehearsed.
I'm a fucking animal for real. Put
This
the
is scripted
camera
and
on my
rehearsed
face.
improv,
Hey, hitter,
people.
look, this is the face of America.
So what's is the face of America?
Raw Dog legend.
Scripted and rehearsed improv.
Yeah.
But now I went to a female house over the, like during the week, and she wouldn't give me a Wi-Fi password.
What? Why?
Yeah,
That's weird.
some weird shit, right? Why the fuck would you invite somebody to your? I've been over there plenty of times.
Now
Like,
she won't give you the Wi-Fi password?
funny,
That's weird.
real funny, but,
Fucking whore.
man. But man, let's get into Father's Day though. Right, before we go there, what y'all do for Juneteenth?
I ain't get
You ain't
drunk.
do nothing. Get
I was
drunk.
finna snuff a nigga last night.
You just finna. All right, we're gonna move on.
Yeah,
We're not gonna talk about that.
tough Tony.
Now, you
got
know what?
love
You
for
know,
everybody, man.
you know what? The nigga got mad because nobody wanted to drink his Sky vodka.
Who drinks Sky vodka?
Right, yeah.
What
So you probably, yeah.
You must have
okay,
been
I
art.
understand
You
that.
must have was kicking it with them niggas that stand in front of 9/11. Talking about Sky vodka. Like, ain't nobody drink no fucking Sky
Folks
vodka. Who
had
the
to-
fuck drinks Sky vodka?
Folks had a gallon of Sky vodka.
Yeah,
Who drinks
he's
vodka?
clearly a wino. And who drinks vodka?
Only vodka I'm
Like,
drinking is Tito.
I drink Tito's.
And that's
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a female.
And I don't even drink that.
It gotta be with a
I
female.
can't remember the last time I
I'm
drank
not
vodka.
drinking that. I'm not buying that shit.
Hell no.
Bro, I poured this shit out.
You slapped the cup out his hand?
Poured this shit out in front of him. He was
Oh,
just
that's
like,
disrespectful.
put your hands down, stupid. I'm nervous. You
So
move
how
your
do
hands
you
above your waist, I'm punching you.
So you,
No,
you're 33 and you're still an animal, huh?
of course. Of course. I'm a legend.
You're
I'm
slapping cups. You're doing all this tough shit.
slapping cups, doing cocaine, and fucking hookers. That's what
Ain't
we're
nothing
going
wrong with that,
That's-
my black
we out
brother.
here
So
living
over
life.
on Friday, you told I gave you your review over the show last week, right?
Mhm.
You said you received a review about me. Tell the people what was.
What
See,
was
this
the
be that
review?
narcissist arrogant
I
shit
want
I've
to
been
know.
talking
It was
about.
a bad review though.
She just said you was skinny.
Skinny.
How big
I'm the
was
one
this
that's skinny.
woman?
She was she thicker than a motherfucker.
Exactly.
She said you were skinny.
Shout out
No,
to
she
Bro,
she
you not
that
really
healthy.
skinny
She
nigga,
healthy
though.
thick, like not
healthy thick.
yeah, like
Or-
Shit,
or-
I'm the little motherfucker.
you can slap a dime off her stomach. That's how flat her stomach is.
Okay.
Like she ain't,
She just probably okay. I can understand that.
but she tall too.
this
So
claim-
she's like
this-
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, she's a bigger woman. That's why I can understand that.
That she said you. I mean, but
I'm not. But see, this is what I'm gonna clear up. Episode 1, the jersey was a 2X.
Yeah.
Episode 2,
had this conversation.
fuck you on Friday.
Boy, your ass explaining yourself, boy.
Yeah, right. Episode 2, I had on a box sized retro shirt. Episode 3,
You never gonna gain weight real. You gonna be a small nigga for the
I
rest
weigh
of your life.
206. I'm a healthy fucking size. My doctor say I'm
Yeah,
decent.
boy.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Hey, look, Will, you'll never you a mini B.
You know what?
Just
This
because
a
your
problem.
ass over
Right,
there
exactly.
sweating
Hey, this a-
pancake
no,
juice off you
but
and
this a
shit,
problem.
motherfucker.
Oh, you little soggy body fucker.
It's a problem in the black community, period, though. We look at people that's being overweight as healthy, and this is no offense to people that's overweight. We look
Yeah.
at them as healthy, and then
Yeah.
the people that's actually in
But
shape,
bro,
they look at it like,
you know
oh,
what I'm
you
saying?
skinny.
You're not skinny. I'm looking
I know,
at your
I'm
arms,
just-
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying, period.
No, I
was the
you,
butt of the
you,
joke
and,
at
you
the
and my
moment, but
nigga
this is
Keith,
topic.
like, you know,
Oh, Keith is way
No,
more
Keith
built.
bigger than
Yeah,
me.
Keith.
Keith been bigger than me.
Keith
since
just
we
go
was
to the
kids,
gym.
though. Right. No, but
all
he
you
just
do
been
is
bigger.
all you
Like,
do
he's a
is
bigger
get
guy.
drunk, do podcasts, and fuck whores.
That's all you
Wrong.
That's all you do.
I'll do more than that. But I
You
appreciate
sure?
it.
Oh, you go to work and then fuck whores.
Talking about then and then. fuck
Yeah,
off.
boy.
No, like even
When
just,
last time
just
you
to
ate some
expand-
ass?
What? Just to expand on what you said about being healthy in the black community, being bigger is sometimes like all glorified in the
No, most definitely.
Why you got that square on the table?
being bigger is sometimes more looked at in a certain way, you know, like which is cool, but then when it get older and Big Mama got to get her foot cut off,
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the point I was bringing up.
Now I got a question for you, Bradley. Like, me and we've been knowing each other for a very long time. Actually, we've been knowing each other
About
since
20
the
years.
4th grade, right?
Yeah, about 20 years.
I've been knowing Will since the 3rd grade. I've been knowing you since the 4th grade. By you being a bigger person, like, you know what I'm saying? This is a real question. How was it, like, as far as with your life, as far as, like, you know, jokes and stuff like that? How did you take that growing up? You know what I'm saying? That's a serious question.
It was like, honestly, to be vulnerable about it. It was after like 3rd, 4th grade, it just became like you ain't got no other joke besides I'm fat. I was more athletic than most motherfuckers. I was just a big nigga.
Because, you know, me and you've been knowing each other for a long time. I always wanted to ask you that growing up because, you know, people grew up and,
Yeah.
you know, they go through things being like that, being the kid like that growing up. You know
I
what I'm
wasn't picked. I was picked on for more of being short than I was being fat.
saying? Okay.
But you
like,
had jokes too, though.
Yeah, but I think the jokes went from being a certain way and laid off when they found out I could box. Like
Right.
when I started like
Doing what
fighting
you
back.
doing.
Yeah. So then that's when the jokes.
Now, this is
I get picked on by niggas your height and my weight, and that makes no sense to me.
That's weird.
I
Yeah.
get like niggas would be like 6'2", 6'3", 260 pounds
Right.
and want to fight me, and I'd be like, bro,
That's weird.
Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's what I'm saying, struggle. No, when I remember him, like even when we used to crack on him, he
Yeah.
had
jokes
10
and,
times better jokes than ours. So
jokes
it's
and all
like,
type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
but I
Yeah,
always
fuck
wanted
us
to
up.
ask you that because you know what I'm saying. As a kid coming up, you know, like you know, being a bigger kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how
I
was
mean,
it?
like,
You know?
it made me develop tough skin.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
I was a great.
So it's like you
football
numb
player.
to any type of big joke.
Yeah,
It's
like
you numb.
like,
So it's like,
all right,
oh,
come
that's all
on.
you gonna say is
Yeah,
like,
like yeah. If you, it depends on how good the fat joke is. If it's a really good fat joke, I'll laugh at it. Like yo,
yeah.
like my boy told me one time, nigga, you look like a meatball with feet, and that was the funniest shit in the world to me.
We even get good reviews from you though, so I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I think for me personally, is it made me develop thick skin, bro. You know,
Women like it.
You know, it also made me a loner because you get around the shit that I hated when we was coming up. We get around a bunch of niggas, like say we go to Little Rucker and shit.
Yeah.
And I would be the one that they isolated and say, "Oh, we gonna crack fat jokes on Bradley." Woo woo,
man.
And that actually got bitches to pay attention to me. Like, oh yeah, Bradley fat, but you know,
That's how you compose yourself
yeah.
after the joke. That's why
Yeah,
I'll never take
like-
myself too serious. It's like you gonna crack on me, crack
you
on
gonna
me.
crack on me,
Yeah,
crack on me.
I'm gonna laugh if it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a question for you too.
What's up?
Oh shit.
Stephen A. Creep.
Nah, I always wanted to ask you, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I know you loved your hair. So this is a real question, bro. Right?
Come on.
First time I met this
'Cause he's my
nigga, braids
man,
was
bro.
down his back.
Fuck out of
So
here.
when I met, you know, we had waves and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How was it when you had to let that shit go?
Yeah, I was hurt, bro.
You
I
was
ain't gonna
hurt?
lie, I was depressed.
Cause I know in a couple years I gotta let my shit go too. So it's
You got a few years left, man.
yeah, my shit.
You in
getting real
a
thin,
part of the
bro.
game where you can go get some help for that.
I don't
You'll
want.
be
I'm
fine.
not getting help.
So you
You're
gonna
not
walk
I'm
gonna
not
get the
getting
Tory
help.
Lanez
I'm
joints?
going.
Gonna do the
I'm
baldy?
gonna get a bald head. I'm rocking a bald head and a beard like you. I'm dead serious. But see, when I go bald,
See, I've been
I'm
having
gonna make
to
up
deal
for
with
it. G.
this
I'm not gonna
for
be
years.
bald and
You
skinny.
remember we used to go to clubs. Hold on.
Can't be bald and
We
skinny.
used to go to
G.
clubs and shit,
Yeah,
and they'd be like, "Yo, you can't wear no hat in here." Nigga, I go sit.
remember that.
I'll sit in the car.
you be salty
and,
about
and
that
smoke
shit.
my whole pack.
But see, like you know, you got size, bro. I'm not gonna be bald with
Nah, I
skinny,
feel
bro.
you.
I look retarded,
feel
bro.
you.
Like
No.
I'm finna be bald. I'm getting the gym,
I had to
and I'm gonna
live
have a
with
beard, the chin
I
strap.
had to live with it
You
for a
feel
while. It was rough in my
Wait,
20s.
I
bro.
got a real
I
question.
got over that shit.
Yeah,
How much childhood trauma has molded you into the man that you are today?
I don't think he had no childhood.
I'm talking
trauma.
about for all
I think
of
we
us.
all had.
Yeah, we
trauma.
all
like
had some
the,
type of childhood
The
trauma.
word trauma, I think, especially for men, I think we look at it like,
Like, wasn't nobody beating on me. Yeah,
like-
but
no.
trauma is trauma. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like. You know what's crazy? You know my situation, bro. I grew up with both of my real parents, and
Okay.
and that's you don't really see that in the black. You know what I'm saying?
true.
And you
That's
know,
real.
and they together still right now. So it's like I grew up with both my parents and shit like that. So it's like it's not really a trauma. I think my thing was when I was coming up, the shit that was around me, that was outside, made me who I am.
but even
Oh,
okay.
You feel me?
So, do you feel like you have a good father family foundation?
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
have
you
a great.
were-
I have a shout out to my father. You know my father. You know
Yeah,
my
salute
father.
that.
Shout out to
Happy
my
Father's
father.
Day,
Shout
dog.
out to my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up with both of my real parents.
Yeah, okay.
I got fucked up because the shit that was outside. You go outside,
Yeah.
I'm hanging with this particular person. His family smoking weed, or
Right.
I'm hanging with him. He toting guns, so I want to tote guns.
Right.
That's what happened with me.
Mm.
Cause nigga look at me and be like, nigga, you had both your parents. What's to you?
Well, shit, I grew up the same way though. My
You know?
my stepfather raised me, but I grew up upper middle class.
Yeah,
We
you
both,
grew up
yeah,
upper-
we both,
you
yeah,
grew
we
up-
all grew up.
Everybody grew up, let's say middle class, but like he grew up a little bit with his father and his mother, then they separated. I
Okay.
grew up, my parents still together right now, arguing
yeah.
right now. They cussing each other out.
But like that's where the word trauma come from. Like even
Yeah.
you being a kid having to hear them argue.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know what
well,
I'm saying? Like that's
I seen a lot of
that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
I seen a
that
lot
would
of
be
shit.
considered as trauma.
I
I've
seen a
seen
lot
some
of shit.
issues
My
with my mama
son-
and my father.
Listen, I feel like my son, I love him to death, but I feel like he gon' like the shit he seen me going through with his mother.
Hmm.
It maybe affect him
Right.
because he's seen a lot of shit.
Same thing for my kids.
My
Yeah, I
son
feel
seen
definitely,
a lot
yeah.
of shit.
Most
And I
definitely.
hope my daughter don't see the shit.
Right.
But my son seen a lot of shit. So
I just is like the word trauma. I just think we need to like be more open to it. Like I think that us as black people, especially men, like we
Man.
hear the word trauma, we just like, ain't nothing wrong with me.
but
Like,
you know,
what I'm
they
saying?
try to stereotype certain shit too, right? Because
No,
guess
real
what? I
shit.
gotta say something for you too. Like, right, I grew up with both my parents, right? But I went
True.
to prison. You ain't go to jail or nothing. You
Yeah,
don't
you
got a
did.
felony
That's
on
real.
your record
Yeah,
or
yeah.
nothing.
That's real.
So they can't just be like, well, a lot of times people grew up without their parents, they fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with both my parents.
See, I
right?
had the influences around. I remember. I don't know if you remember when we first watched. We watched Belly like 100 times.
Yeah, we
And our plan
shit,
was like,
yeah.
yo, we gonna sell crack. When we get older, we gonna sell crack.
We gonna do all that
That was
shit.
that was the plan, nigga.
That
You
was
laughing?
really the plan.
That was
yeah.
the plan.
The movie
After
motivated
high
us to
school,
do that shit.
we was selling crack.
Yeah, that
that
was the
was the
move.
plan.
That was
That
supposed
was
to
the
be the
plan.
move.
You
Supposed
see
to
my
be the plan.
face?
Like you,
Supposed to be
Like,
the
this
plan.
is
yeah,
written
like,
out.
That was like for real. But nah, like for me, I just seen the bigger picture. Like I had opportunities to do a lot
Got
of
you.
wild shit. You know what I'm saying? You know the
Yeah.
relationships I done had over the years. Like, but
Yeah.
I took a different route. Like I seen the bigger picture.
Man,
I think. Oh my bad.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Do your shit. Do your
I
shit.
think what fucked me up growing up was trying to fit in.
Right.
I think that's what fucked me up. Like, and that's the reason why I say it fucked me up because y'all know me. I'm really a loner.
Right.
I really like being by myself.
Gotcha.
I wish I would have had the confidence enough to sit in the crib and just play the game
Right.
because that's what I want
Man,
to do.
the fun. That's
Yeah.
the thing though. You know, it's crazy nowadays. My son, he don't give a fuck about outside. You know.
None of the kids do.
Now, when I was coming up, I fuck
Everything
the
was
game.
outside.
It was we
yeah.
played the game in the morning.
Exactly.
Once mama and them let us
12
go
o'clock,
outside,
1
1 o'clock, we
Bro,
out of there.
I never forget this, and
We
we
out
all
of
know
there.
exactly what I'm talking about. He spent the night with my crib, right? Me and him out late. My fucking mother pulled up to the damn Quick Mart,
The block party.
aka the
The
White
damn block
Hen. It
party.
was White
Hen. You're not a Sibley. You're not a real Sibley legend if you don't know that's a White Hen.
Well, really, that's not our Sibley though. That's in Riverdale, but still though.
It's the jungle. The
Yeah.
fourth of the jungle.
So we on the 4th, man. We fucking with some bad bitches.
I
Remember?
remember.
My mama like, get y'all ass in a fucking car. What the fuck are y'all been looking for you motherfuckers for hours? And he knew what I'm talking about. We
remember
was
that
so
shit.
fucking embarrassed, man. I never forget that song. We was fresh as hell too. We was walking all on the other side and shit.
I remember that shit.
Man.
You remember when Rocky caught us on the tracks?
Yeah, he caught us on the tracks.
Truck
I
caught
remember
us
that
on the
shit.
tracks,
Caught us
cursed
on the
our
tracks,
ass
cursed
out.
us out, y'all.
He ain't take us to jail. He took us to the crib.
Yeah.
Took us to the crib, yep, on the train tracks, coming across, but all the bitches on the other side.
Yeah. All the bitches on the other side. I'll never forget.
Shout out
that.
to the other side of Riverdale, man. No
Yeah,
cap.
but
all the 140 boys, I fuck with them.
Yeah.
What have y'all learned so far during fatherhood? Like,
I learned during fatherhood is just like, man, you are what you put out. So you gotta really watch, cause I don't know if y'all peep, your kids are watching.
no, they
y'all.
watching the shit.
You know what I'm
Watching the shit
saying?
out of us.
My son is very observative, so you gotta watch what you put out because they want to do what you do.
Mhm.
You know, especially if you're involved in your kid's
Yeah,
life.
most
You know what I'm saying? If you're a good father, you know the kids are gonna want to do exactly what the fuck you want to do. So
Yeah.
they see you doing. So that's one thing I learned. What about you, B?
I think I learned that you don't realize how strong your father is until you in a situation
That's real shit.
and you have to mimic what your father did, and
That's
you sitting
real.
there looking like, all right, I we all drink,
Mhm.
and like my father used to drink, but my father would get up Friday morning with no money in his pocket and come back home Friday night with $1,200 in his pocket because he was a blue collar worker, so he could go do a pipe job or go do
You said he was on the pipe. I was just fucking with you.
he would do one of those situations, and it made me admire his motivation just to get out of the bed because
Right.
some days you just don't want to get out of the bed, and I feel like he heard me, my brother, and sister in the room. Like, I remember one time we didn't have bikes, and we was upset we didn't have bikes, and it was Saturday. A nigga got up Saturday morning. We didn't see him for about a good 6, 7 hours, 10 hours, or some shit like that. Came back dirty, dog tired, and said, "Get in the car." We went up and bought us all
real nigga
3
shit.
brand new bikes.
That's what it's about.
So it's just
Like one thing I learned, like exactly like piggybacking off what you said, like my father ain't drink. Now, I remember him, smoking some weed before in the garage once, but other than that, I ain't never really seen him
Your
drink
father,
like that.
boy, man.
You know what I mean? He was a real cool dude. But I had like the day I called y'all after, last week we had that conversation, I had to call him first. And I had to really just tell him, like, yo, how the fuck did you manage to stay sober?
Yeah.
And you had 3 kids, 2 wild, like, yo, bro, like, it all hit me that day. I'm like, yo, bro, so, like, that was you?
yeah, no,
We good.
Yeah.
But no, I feel.
Nigga,
I
I
feel
pray
you on that.
5 times
No, I
a
feel
day.
you.
Are you Muslim?
Yeah, I've been Muslim for about 15 years. See, this is like you saying,
Well,
this
I
nigga
just
don't know
seen
me.
I just seen you.
No, he do. He
I
just
seen you eating a pork chop sandwich.
You a fucking lie.
You ate a pork
Hey,
chop.
man, take
Creep
these
on
heads,
the-
take
creep
this
on the
headset off,
act
nigga.
right now.
We finna step outside. Let's take a walk.
Ah,
I creep. You the
man.
one be eating pork, nigga.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey,
Right.
dude,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, look.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ain't no
Ah,
authoritative figure around.
Right.
I get turkey tips from I-57.
Lies.
It ain't even I-57 no more. That's why you
I
know
had
this
a
nigga.
picture
like.
on my phone of this nigga.
It's always gonna be
I ain't gonna say
I-57
it.
to
It's
me.
always gonna be I-57.
It's never gonna be Chicago.
But nah,
I
pizza.
don't know
but-
what the fuck that shit
But staying
is.
on topic though, yeah, like what you said, that's the yeah. Like just looking at what your father had to do growing up, and then now you gotta play that role, and
Right.
you gotta pick up those same responsibilities.
Facts.
I
Facts.
learned sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
What type of
the
sexual
biggest-
sacrifice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big too.
Yeah, that's too. But I
Especially being
learned
a single
like
father.
you be down to your last $40 and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I can either spend this on a drink or I can put this in a gas tank so I got money to do this
Stretch
to go
it,
get.
yeah.
Yeah, you figure out shit like that.
Man, you know, everybody come up with the hard times and shit like that. One thing about money is, man, you gotta always try to have it, man.
Most definitely.
No cap.
And then with fatherhood that I learned is that it ain't all about what you buy them.
Nah, it's never about what you
It's
buy.
about this
A kid
time.
doesn't give a
They don't
fuck
give a
about
fuck
what you
about
buy.
that
'em.
shit.
I bought my son, daughter, them Burberry, all that. You think they give a fuck about that?
They ain't
That
give a
nigga,
fuck.
I got him the Xbox. That motherfucker,
Right.
yeah. You know, he felt like he won a championship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, like
I
it's
figured out the time.
Yeah, it's the time.
Yeah,
That time
you know,
is-
my
is
daughter's
valuable.
1 year old. She wearing shit. She throwing up on shit that she
Right.
don't get no fuck about.
It's
so,
weird watching you
Her
be
little
a
ass
girl
is
dad.
heavy.
yeah.
You peeped him on Instagram this weekend?
Yeah.
Playing with Ivy at the water park?
Yeah,
No,
It's
I
just
did not
different
see that.
watching him father a girl.
yeah, it is. It's a lot different.
I think Ivy brought out
It
his
do.
sentimental side.
Now I'm gonna say this: when
course.
I had my daughter first, and I had her when I was 17 years old, that fucked up my whole mentality.
Mhm.
Like you could creep. You remember we would go in high school. We would slide on females. They be like, "What's wrong with your friend?" I wouldn't fucking. It was a time where I wasn't fucking with females like that.
Nah.
Like I really went through
remember
like that's somebody's daughter. Like I really went through that psychologically. Like I was really like
I think of that shit too though, bro. Cause
You know what I'm saying?
man, bro, the shit that I be doing, I be like, damn, man, I got a daughter.
mhm.
I'm like, I got a daughter, but I'm over here nutting on this girl.
That's like Nas
You know what I'm
Nas
saying?
song Daughters. You ever heard
Yeah,
Nas
yeah,
song
yeah.
Daughters?
You know, I love
I should-
Nas
I
my
should add
favorite
that. I'm
rapper.
glad you said. I should add that to the list.
Nas my favorite rapper of all time. So it's like, yeah, hell yeah, I heard daughters.
I think that what my daughter made me want to be the biggest gangster in the world. Because okay, here's my reason why. I wanted my daughter that if anything ever happened, and they's like, you know who my daddy is? Like,
But-
like, woo, and then they would like shit themselves because they be like, we're
But-
not gonna fuck with her because of who her daddy is.
You being the biggest gangster will make people prepare for you.
Yeah.
I will much rather be underestimated. I love being
I
underestimated.
get that. I can respect
You
that.
feel what I'm
Man,
saying?
you know, it's
My son made me soft. My son made me, because you know what it was? I had a fear of dying
Mhm.
and my son being raised by some puss ass
Nah, that's
nigga.
real.
And then now that puss ass nigga genes is in my son.
I'm gonna say this about my son. When I had my son, when I seen him at birth, I knew, excuse me, what nobody else raising this nigga.
Yeah.
It's me.
That's
Like,
what
I
it
don't give a
was,
fuck
yeah.
what happened with
I
me
don't
and his
care,
mama.
yeah.
Like at all costs, ain't nobody else raising this boy but me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. Like if I gotta sacrifice time outside or time with friends or you know what I'm saying, stay away from certain shit, I'm gonna do that to make sure I'm here for this nigga.
yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
After we finish working, I have to go out of town today. I leave at 6:30.
Well, going to motherfucking Gary, Indiana is not going out of town, boy.
I'm
Relax.
going to Boston. I got to go to Boston.
You going to
but-
Boston?
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy yourself.
I'm making sure that when I leave here, I go straight home and spend some time with my son just before I leave because I'll be gone for 3 days. And
Right.
I'm used to me not being there.
Yeah,
That's true.
that time is everything. you
Like
know?
what y'all think y'all can improve on as being fathers? With it being Father's Day, and
Patience.
Yeah,
Patience.
you got
Patience.
decent patience.
I
We
really
talked
don't.
about this situation before. I remember you was cooking a grilled cheese sandwich. Was that
Oh
with your daughter or your
yeah. That was
son?
my daughter. Yeah.
And I was like, if that was me, I would like, man, would you flip this motherfucker over? So we can-" you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I-
But you was real patient with it.
like you.
I don't feel like
patience.
But see, I was thinking, I was referring. But see, you was working with your daughter. Like me working with my son, working with my daughter is two different. You get two different.
Yeah, you have no
personalities.
patience for your son.
no,
at
zero.
all.
Zero.
None.
with me, I don't.
I
like,
do. It's
what,
just
what
I don't take no shit.
what
from
I
you.
gotta improve in. It's probably just the loose words and cursing.
Yeah, me too. Most
That's
definitely.
that's why I
I'm
gotta
toxic
prove
as
it
hell.
with my son because
I talk to him like a nigga off the street.
You got to stop that though.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But see, with me, I don't mean to cut you off. You can,
Nah, you good.
But I don't
You
mean to
good,
cut you off. I'm gonna let you go ahead when I'm.
No, you
I ain't
good.
mean to do that, bro.
Nah, you
But
good.
it's like I just want him to be prepared for what's outside.
What the fuck going on outside?
I want him to be able to hear me yell and curse and whatever I say. So when he get outside, he gonna look at who the fuck like
Like,
what the fuck is you talking to?
Fuck is you
nigga?
talking
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? And he like that now. He look at a motherfucker like, you know what this nigga told me, pops? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to prepare him for.
You know
Go
when
ahead.
you raising boys, man, one of my biggest fears is the shit that's outside.
Mhm.
So, you know, you got to look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? We kind of was like young. You know, even in your early 20s, you're a young parent, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, my son 12. He about to be, you know, I'm about to be 12, and you know, he finna be a teenager.
Right, yeah, he's
so
about to be grown.
It's finna be
6
him
more years.
in the streets.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the streets finna come.
Right.
So you gotta. I'm keeping it real with you. Even though I was doing what I was doing,
You don't want to go through
I
that.
don't want him to be talking about, yeah, I'm GD, I'm BD. You know, I don't want my son.
But you know
to
what?
do shit like that.
If you give
You
him
know?
a good solid foundation as a man, as
Yeah.
who you are as a man,
You right though.
he'll stick to that.
You
But
right though.
I think our parenting skills, the way that we parent, and like we're different versions of what our parents was in their 30s. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we hell yeah.
Like we
hell
like
yeah,
I look
hell
at
yeah.
adults and now like iPhones, like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like every
yeah.
iPhone is different. So I look like the way we parent,
Yeah.
the way like eating like just how we do everything is totally different from how our parents
Gotcha.
used to do it. So I feel like the way
It's
that,
different era. Though.
yeah, it's a different era.
Different
It's just a
era.
different time.
Yeah.
So I feel like the way that we parent,
Yeah.
by the time they turn 20, more 9 times out of 10, who they gonna be kicking it with?
But then again, you know, we kind of fucked up parents. We talk
We-
about
yeah, we
going
was
raw.
saying-
No,
and all that
we
shit.
are. That's what I'm saying. So, but at the end of the day,
this is just our fun. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
But
how they had this.
I
is
would
our
much
fun.
rather my kid at 20 kick it with me than some
Hell
goofy
yeah,
motherfucker
I'd
off
rather
the street.
kick
Like,
it.
you
Yeah,
wanna
because you know
smoke?
you ain't gonna.
Yeah, you want to drink?
yeah.
I got you. Cause
Yeah, you wanna smoke,
like,
drink,
you don't like
whatever.
niggas. Like I try to tell myself, like whenever you go to college, you gotta like bring your own bottle. Don't be drinking out of everybody.
Yeah, though, yeah, you gotta let them know. But
now,
now I gotta.
You gotta prepare yourself
have
for that
you,
shit.
because I'm keeping it real with you. My father didn't do this with me,
Mhm.
right? I'm already talking about sex with my
oh,
son.
most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell him because I make him comfortable. So
Nigga, I'm not talking about sex with my 14-year-old daughter. She don't even know what a dick looks like.
I said my son.
the
boy,
fuck?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
I said
no,
my
like no,
son.
your son.
You
Like,
drunk?
wait, do you think you could have that conversation with Ivy when
See,
she
the
turns
thing-
12?
listen. You gotta look at it like this, man.
That's
I'm
where
gonna tell you
transparency
realistically.
come
I'm
in.
gonna tell you realistically, like, right? I'm accepting the fact my daughter eventually is gonna be having sex and doing her thing, right?
Yeah.
So I have to talk to her too. I have to let her know, like, okay, you're having sex. Well, when birth control, condoms, this, that, and the
Condoms,
third. I
yeah.
have to talk to my
Exactly.
daughter about it. If not, my baby mama gonna talk to her about it.
Yeah.
We have to talk to these people. My daughter is gonna listen. G, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I'm gonna say this shit. Your daughter's gonna be sucking dick.
Yeah,
Your
both
daughter's
are-
gonna be
yeah,
fucking.
Yeah.
Your daughter's gonna be doing all that shit, bro.
Yeah. facts.
Period, point blank, bro.
That's real shit.
Eventually, one day. So you gotta accept the fact of that. You
Yeah.
gotta look them in the face, and you
That's
gotta be
real.
the grown. You gotta be the bigger person to talk to them and be like, "Listen, daughter, listen. You want your kids
Right.
comfortable to talk to you about that, even
That's
though it
real.
hurts. You know, I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
like,
just.
I don't. You know what? I
That
would.
is just. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is,
as
bro.
fucked
Fuck
fucked
you
up as
talking
this
about?
may
Like,
sound.
It's fucked up what it sounds.
As fucked up as I would rather if my daughter was out fucking, I would rather her be right. Like just
But
don't let
that's
no
where the
nigga run
see,
up
that's
in
where the
you and
transparency-
just.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
just saying, I would
Where are we
rather
going?
rather
Okay.
her.
Fuck you.
All right,
Listen.
switching.
No.
No,
Let me
we're
get this out.
leaving.
No, fuck that. You know how
Not
many?
my black
You know how
Bible.
many girls we was fucking on and didn't know what we was doing,
what you gonna
and
be
now
like-
they got
so what
bad
you gonna-
sex
Get
life.
some no more to drink. Don't pour no more.
Yeah, nah, man. This nigga crazy.
You all right, man?
So you
He not okay.
I don't want to think about that part.
Yeah, well, I don't want to.
That part's up to her. That- she needs to-
Wait.
She needs to talk. That,
Time out,
that,
time
no,
out.
no. That
What
is
the
a
fuck is
mother.
worse?
No, stop. That is a mother-daughter conversation.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to my daughter about.
Yeah, I'm not finna ask
You
my
gonna talk to
daughter.
your
Did you?
mama?
Like, I'm not finna be like. So did you?
Like if my daughter
you
come
okay?
to me talking about
Say it
something.
like
Yeah,
that.
I get it, but I was just
Say it like that.
talking about
This
you
is a
being.
fuck right here.
Go talk to your moms. I can't help you with that.
That's why I
There's
love
nothing I
this
can
guy
tell
right
you.
here, man. This guy
But
right
you
here,
know,
boy, he's something else.
You just
bro.
took it somewhere
He
left.
just no.
Yeah,
That's some real dark shit,
so
dude.
that's-
Fuck yeah.
but it's just my opinion of it because I want my daughter to be treated right in every
Nah, I
facet
feel
of
you.
life.
But that-
Every fucking.
So what you gonna do?
That's
Give her
mom.
tutorials or how to get a son, what the fuck
I'm
you
not
doing,
doing
bro?
all of that shit.
That's
I'm
for
just
mom.
saying, that's for moms. But if it happens, I would rather be like.
Listen, what I mean by this is, sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna talk to her about sex, but I'm not finna get into her sexual, all
Sex
that
life.
shit, sex life. So I'm just gonna be like, listen, yeah, you have, you doing what you're doing, whatever. We gonna get your condoms or birth control, whatever. We gonna do it the right way. That's what I mean. As far as, I'm not finna be like, daughter, did you get your? Did he?
No.
This or,
No, see now
did
you're going into a whole nother level.
That's what he said, right?
I would prefer. What's wrong with me? You know what? Fuck
done.
You want your daughter to have a
I'd rather y'all kids watch.
huh?
Okay, which one would y'all? Hey, y'all kids be watching YouTube?
Hell yeah.
No.
Cocomelon, boy.
YouTube?
Cocomelon, boy. What?
My kids watch YouTube more than they fucking watch real TV. And
Exactly.
It's real
Your
disturbing.
kid do watch YouTube.
Like they watch YouTube.
How they don't watch YouTube?
More than they
Because
watch
I don't-
Nickelodeon
What
and
the fuck
Cartoon
they
Network.
reading the Bible or something? What's going on?
No, we are heavy educators in my household.
So you telling me your kids they don't have no
Nope.
type of devices or nothing?
No, they have devices, but it's like you're not. She's not watching YouTube.
Get the fuck out of here. Damn, that's crazy.
That's like because you know
My
what it was.
cousins.
Man,
be
you
on
sure
some
you
shit
ain't
like that.
capping?
No, I'm dead ass.
Damn.
You know what happened? It's an episode of SpongeBob that came out a long time ago.
Mhm.
He was like, he said I'm ugly and I'm stupid or some shit like that. I watched my daughter at the time mimic
She
those.
kept saying that.
Yeah, and feelings wise too, and I think that blew me because she was sitting in the corner. I'm like, "Baby, what's wrong?" She goes, "Oh, I'm ugly, I'm stupid," and I was like, "Where the fuck are you hearing this from?" And it was just to happen to be on
Right.
TV. Ever since then, it was always monitoring whatever they were watching, whatever they were consuming, whatever
I'ma say
knowledge they
this.
have.
I trust, not to cut you off, bro, but I trust YouTube. I trust the YouTube creators more than I trust the motherfucking the networks.
I don't trust the YouTube wormhole.
Nah, that's right. Like my kid, he be in there, like you be hearing these motherfuckers on YouTube scream like, ah, like you be hearing that shit. I'm like, hey man, turn that shit off.
Turn that shit off.
But then if you really go watch what they watching, they only scream like that because they be playing the game and they be losing. So when I'm watching my son watch that shit, it be funny.
I feel like that.
I feel it while he's screaming.
It's
you know
so
what I'm saying?
weird because these days kids watch other kids.
Other kids do other
play.
shit.
I never
Right.
understood
It's weird,
that,
bro.
I
That's
didn't
crazy.
get that. It's like, man,
Like
my son to sit there and be watching. Like, I'm like, man, why the fuck are you watching these motherfuckers? All they doing is sitting in the fucking house talking shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he watching like, it's some kids that literally watch kids, little kids.
No,
They watching a kid playing with toys. Like, you can play with your own toy. What the fuck is going on?
I remember that. You remember what we used to do with our shit?
Yeah.
We could have been rich.
We could have been rich if we knew this shit back
Man,
then.
literally
the
be
shit
with
we used to
action
have- We used to have
figures,
events. We used to build little models and shit.
Bro, we
Boy,
made
let me get that WWF wrestling ring.
Belts, all type of shit, bro.
What? We used to wrestle like a motherfucker, bro. Wrestling
Kicking
was
each
the
other
shit.
ass.
Yeah.
I was fucking with this girl. You know her too. She got 2 kids.
Y'all know the same bitches all the time. What's going on with y'all?
I
two?
said you.
Me.
Yeah.
I know her.
Yeah, you. She said my dick was bigger.
Your dick
You
is
a
bigger than
narcissist
mine.
too. I think all 3 of us are some narcissistic
She said my
motherfuckers.
dick was bigger.
When the last time you seen your dick?
This morning when I watched it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was
You
a
got
fat
to lift
joke,
up your
man.
stomach and go
No, I ain't got to lift from the stomach.
get
I swear to God, he gonna keep talking shit. I'm doing my next
Bitch,
one of these boxes.
he talk shit about me.
He gonna get you.
He said something about me. Talking about my dick, his dick is bigger. He said something about me.
He go get you.
I just responded.
No,
Fuck yeah.
but you know her kids was what was that? Roblox. Her kids was doing the
Oh, yeah,
Roblox
that shit
thing,
weird to me.
and I was like,
Right.
"Yo, let me buy you those. Let me buy you the Roblox." Her daughter looked me in the face, and said, "No, I'd rather do this.
Earn 'em.
I'd rather watch it." She didn't want to play.
she didn't
the
want to
game.
play the game.
She didn't want to play the game. She'd rather watch, and I couldn't figure it out. It's because they're watching the content
Yeah,
creators.
and I be telling my son, I be like, what you want to do? I don't know. I'm like, bro, figure this shit out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, just because you just as smart as these little motherfuckers that you watching, you could do all that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
stop
for real,
letting
no
them
cap.
manipulate you to think that you can't. Like you can do all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My boy Dust, he bought his son his own LLC. His son is like 16.
Yeah.
Put him in the studio because he was just like so infatuated with seeing other people rap and all these rap videos.
Mm.
Put his 16-year-old son in the studio, helping him craft his art and all
Yeah,
this
you
other
learn that
shit.
shit. That's just like Hitter. Didn't you say you was doing that shit? No, Hitter say he been engineering for
Oh, I'm
since he was
laughing.
15.
I thought you
Or
was
some
cracking
shit
a
like that.
joke.
What,
Yeah.
15? Nah, my fault. But he been doing that for a long
Damn, since
fucking
9, nigga.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
he been fucking around with this shit for a long time.
But you got to think
bro.
about it like his 9 to us would be like 16, 17
Right.
because we caught onto it late.
Right.
It's just that technology is so fast now that you could take an 8-year-old
you're right.
and he's an
Yeah.
engineer.
You're right.
Hitter was very, you know what I'm saying, advanced at that age. That's why he told me he was sticking his fingers in pussies and sniffing his fingers.
Sniffing his fingers.
Yeah, he sniffed his
He
fingers.
said he learned the finger
Yeah.
test early.
Yeah.
Hey, hit her.
Like Swiss Beats son make beats.
Oh, I was about to start. Thank you. All right, cool.
No, shout out to my girl. I mean, not my girl, but shout out to my homie, man. You know, she motherfucker sent me some motherfucking money today. And you know what I'm saying? That's real shit. She one of my followers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like Tasia. I think that's her name. But shout out to her. You know what I'm
You said
saying?
she sent you what?
She sent me some money. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? On Father's Day. You know,
You raw already?
No one
No,
sent me
I
the
didn't
money.
hit her, nothing like that. She just
Okay.
cool, you know. It's all love, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to her, you know what I'm saying. She sent me some money. She actually made my day today.
Hey,
Cause
you
ain't
might have to
nobody
play
send me
that.
no motherfucking money. Not even my baby mama, none of that shit. I ain't even get a happy
My baby mama
motherfucking
sent me no
Father's
money
Day.
this year.
Hey, look, I ain't get one from mine either.
My baby mama probably,
My baby
you
mama
know,
mad
whatever.
because we tipped Sienna that day.
Tipped her.
Yeah, she was a little soft.
Smoke, stop being petty, gang. You know, this
Petty.
is entertainment.
Wow.
We try to tell people all the time, this
she the
entertainment.
biggest narcissist. She cool now.
No, my baby mama.
Yeah,
my,
Rock ain't
my
answer.
baby mama. You know what? I can't even stunt. Baby girl got me this blue, this shirt. She got my favorite color. Got the beard.
Why it couldn't be red and black? Why you get blue and black? Are you a gangster disciple? Are you growth and development? What are you?
I am not
5
a part.
P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance. What's going on?
I am not
Stephen
one
A.
of
Creek.
those
What's
gang
going on?
members.
I think you're a gang member. That's what I
not.
think, man.
Blue and black just so happen to be
Huh?
my favorite colors.
What's
Oh,
the
really?
What's the worst gift y'all received?
I got a fucking shaving kit for Father's Day one year, and I had a fucking beard. I wanted to punch the shit out of everybody in the house.
Man.
I was walking through the crib, yo, fuck these kids. I don't even
Father's
like
Day
these little
or
niggas.
Christmas, one of the two. It don't matter.
I think the worst gift I got was the head from your baby mama.
Probably.
No,
Probably.
I'm
She
just
used
talking
teeth
shit.
sometime.
I was just talking. So you can talk about my baby mama too. I don't want you, I don't.
No, I got to see your baby mama in person. She light skinned and she looked like she hit people, and I ain't got
She
time for that
does. She
shit.
does. She does. She hits.
I think we all been victims
Yeah, my
of
baby
domestic
mama,
violence.
She definitely
getting
hits
hit by a
people.
female.
Yeah. She
You
probably
ever-
gonna hit
you
me
ever
to
been hit
death.
by a
this season.
female?
Bro, I'd have had my ex, her name tattooed on my wrist. She blacked my eye and swole my shit up.
My
Listen.
ex punched me in the mouth so hard.
I got hit with a golf club.
Oh, I remember that crazy bitch. He showed
She
me
hit
the
me with a golf
video.
club.
He
In the
like
head?
he should
Bro,
no.
the video
On the
right
back?
here, bro. Like, you know
Bro,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't want to
She
see
hit
it
me
now.
with a
Show it
golf
after the
club.
show.
I showed it. I got the video.
Yeah, he in the camera. He like, I'm recording you. She like, I don't get no fuck. She standing there with a golf club trying to Tiger Woods folks
That
ass.
bitch crazy.
Yeah, she hit me in the head.
My
with a
ex
golf
punched me in the
club.
mouth.
Yeah.
Like we was in a car. Like she. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna-
why I
ain't
got
gonna tell
hit
the story,
too.
But like we was talking and she kept like I was talking and she kept turning the fucking radio up and I smacked that bitch off.
Right.
She was driving.
Yeah.
And so I cut it off again. That bitch she ain't even punched me. She hit me with one of these.
The backhand, yo, that
A
shit.
fist backhand, nigga.
Man,
Bro, my shit was. I was on I was on my way to work. This was my
Damn.
first day. I went in that bitch,
lumped up.
bro, lumped up. I'm looking
Nah,
crazy.
my baby mama one time.
I slammed the door so hard I cracked the window.
We coming
Side
down
window.
Halsted one day. I said to my baby mama, listen, bro, you about to die laughing, bro. She was eating some cake, folks. Next thing I said something, bro, she smashed the cake all in my face, bro. So I look, listen, I'm at the light, bro. People pull up, they see me. They look, I got all my half
She
of the
iced
face.
your ass, huh?
Listen, bro, I got
Ike from
cake
Tina Turner.
all on my face, bro. They looking at me like, what the fuck you doing? People at the light.
She was driving.
No, I was driving.
Oh.
Smashed cake all in my fucking face, bro. I'm at the light with cake on my fucking face. People looking like, what the
Hey,
fuck
I
is
remember
going on?
me and my baby mama she just slapped me. She was driving though. And I was just we was arguing. It was late as hell, and she just slapped the shit out of nigga.
She slapped that ball
Told me.
head.
She slapped my fuck, that was too funny, Bradley. Fuck you, nigga.
No, I got something funny.
I gotta be attacked.
Hey, bro.
Because you laughed too hard. That was a little too
Listen,
funny. That wasn't a podcast
we was
laugh,
in
nigga. That was a real
Georgia.
laugh.
We was in Georgia,
Oh, here you
bro.
go.
Oh,
He about to tell
The
this story.
nigga
Go
got
ahead.
so mad at me, bro, right? We in Georgia, bro. So, we with some bitches, right? The bitch, she called me. I never forget this, bro. Bradley, you about to die. We out there with some bitches, bro. Country hoes.
Country to the motherfucker,
The bitch
bro.
said, "Yeah, I ain't." She said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you, Tater Head." So
Tater head
call him
ass.
Tater Head.
She said tater head ass. She didn't say ass. She said ass.
I'm trying not to laugh though. Gee, I'm
At
like
the time, this was when I was a little insecure about being bald. I wasn't really feeling being bald at
I'm
the time.
like this.
Yo.
I'm
like, I got a bald ass head.
call the man Tater Head, right?
176.
So look,
You know,
I'm like,
so you real
Skinny as shit.
underweight.
Oh, bro. I wasn't shit.
listen, bro. Call the man Tater Head, bro. So look, I'm like this, bro. Like, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm just, the
And I
nigga
look
get
at the
so
nigga,
mad at me. He said,
fuck
"Nigga,
is so funny?"
what the fuck is wrong with you?" He said, "That's your fucking problem. You always think shit fucking funny." I get the dying laugh like, boy.
Like, you always think shit's a joke.
Called the man Tater Head.
shit.
She was like, "Tater Head?" You know, she had an
No,
accent
she
and
said, yo,
shit.
tater head
Tater
ass.
Head. Called the
Tater
man
head
Tater
ass.
Head, bro.
I was like, what you? I ain't understand it because of the
Boy,
draw.
I was, oh,
It
boy,
was
that shit
funny.
so
That was
funny.
funny.
You know
That
it was funny.
shit is
The man got so
hilarious.
mad at me, bro.
I was mad at that nigga.
Mad as he said, "You always think shit fucking funny."
We was
I'm
drunk,
funny.
and there was some other shit going
Yeah,
on.
we
was
drunk.
a little-
Yeah, we had X pills.
we
and all
had
that
pills,
shit.
all type of shit. We was fucked up. That was funny. That was funny.
True story.
True
guys.
story.
True story.
You can't make no shit like that up. She said
You
tater
can't
tater
call the
head
man
ass.
Tater Head.
I'm like, what you say?
Country
Tater head ass.
He like that and
Oh
wanted to snuff the
God,
bitch.
that
He
shit.
wanted to snuff her.
She was so thick though.
Bro,
I-
you would have laughed too.
bro, it was funny.
She was like,
But I was
Tater
offended
Head.
at the
Tater
time.
Yeah, country.
My feelings was hurt.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
she
And
called
wait,
him.
I think what
Then I
make
looked
it,
at his head. It did look like a.
what make it worse, he say this when he was 176, so I'm
probably was.
all you-
Skinny than a motherfucker.
Skinny as head, and all you got is a
skinny
head.
and broke. Skinny
Oh,
and broke
man,
with a
Tater
bald
Head,
ass
bro.
head. It was a bad
True story.
combination, bro.
We don't
True
tell
story.
lies.
True story, man. I can't make this shit up. Where we
That's
finna
just
go now,
hilarious,
man?
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Yeah, boy. We should talk about this fucking meme I got, man.
Have you ever been to therapy?
Mm-mm.
If
I have.
I
before.
will only do therapy if I was married and we trying to work this out. That's what type of therapy.
I'm talking about for your own self therapy.
Huh?
So we
I don't
talking
need to
about
work on
we
anything.
talking about mental health.
You
I love
really,
me.
you
I love me. I
really-
think very highly of myself. I love myself.
no. Therapy doesn't necessarily mean that
I don't
you
need a
think-
therapist. I think the therapist need to talk to me.
Narcissist.
Yeah,
He's the
therapist
biggest
need to talk
narcissist
to
of us
me.
all.
What the fuck?
You talked about me with the ill Steinbrenner shit. He's been
Yeah.
had he's had hella fucking aliases before all.
My name is Donald Pumps.
See, here you go.
Shit, this motherfucker. Y'all,
Donald fucking
He was
Pumps.
CP the Great. You remember? He got
Yeah.
hella
I got it
names.
tattooed on my
He
arm.
got hella
It says,
names. CP the Great,
Peter Great,
Windy City Creep,
Creep,
Big Creep Sosa,
Big Creep,
hella
Sosa,
names,
Raw
bro.
Dog Legend,
That-
Donald Pumps. You know, I'm
All that shit
Stephen
come
A.
from
Creep.
wrestling, though. Hey, man.
Stephen A.
look,
Creep. Yeah,
we was talking
you gotta
about
go to
keep
therapy.
going.
Boy.
No, I've been to therapy.
Why?
Anxiety and depression.
I ain't got none of that. I wake up happy every day. My dick a decent
That's 'cause
size. I fuck bitches.
You a social
I'm a
butterfly.
truck driver.
All right,
You know?
Bradley, let's get into
Yeah, that's what I
anxiety
was
and
just
depression,
saying.
even though Creep does not know what the fuck that is.
Huh?
Right.
I don't know
Fuck
about-
him.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know
talk
nothing
about it, Bradley.
that.
Come on.
You been
let's-
depressed about it?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Nigga, we just
Life
talked
is great.
about it,
You
bro.
alive.
Now,
You woke up today.
Now,
as
now.
you grow,
At
Hit her. You
30.
woke up today, right?
hit a like the real shit.
What you talking about?
Also, transparent shit. Have you dealt with depression before? Yeah. I think we all
I think
have.
I never been depressed.
You've never been depressed ever in life.
I mean, you've had bad times, but it's just like depressed. I've been in jail. I feel like, man, I've been in prison watching. I'm taking this shit. This niggas lifting weights and shit in the motherfucker. Like, I've been through a lot of shit.
Right.
I still wasn't
No,
depressed.
that shit.
That's some
I
mental.
And that was the lowest part of my
right.
life.
That's some mentally strong shit.
I went to prison. Like, nigga, like, no, I'm in
I feel
prison.
you.
Like, you know, and I'm not trying to make it like I'm a tough guy and nothing like that.
No, real shit.
I went to prison, but it's like, man, bro, like, I feel like if anybody go to jail, they took my freedom from me. That
Yeah.
means that I gotta do certain things at certain times, bro.
Right.
So if
I
you can
think the
get through
worst-
that, like, what the fuck?
Worst thing that happened is that I went to maximum security juvie at 16,
Mhm.
and that fucked my head up because I had all my freedom in the world.
What the fuck, Maximum Security? Nigga, we was at Thorn. Nigga, what are you talking about, man? Mass computers. What are you doing?
You said mass computers. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck.
mass computers.
Don't
You
just-
said mass security.
Oh. But no, it was just like to have
Oh,
it. To have it. It took away my fear
Your
of being
manhood?
incarcerated. No,
They took
Like-
your manhood.
no,
I got locked up
It took away.
twice.
It took my.
You got locked up?
When my son came out, I was a little skeptical
Yeah, I
because he
was.
was light skinned as shit, and we was expecting
Well, your
like
son is your fucking twin.
no,
Yeah,
now
That
but
nigga got
when
some
he
good
came
ass
out,
hair, boy. Where you get that hair from?
he got that
Smoke.
from yeah. his
It's
mother-
definitely,
I was about to say, boy, you don't even got
You
hair.
ain't even got no hair.
But no. Like your son is your twin.
No, no
That
bullshit.
nigga is Rico Suave. That nigga.
I had
good
great hair when I had hair.
Yeah.
Fuck you. My waves is better than yours, nigga. You know that
right.
shit.
Hey.
What's up, gang?
Go ahead.
He about to get you.
I know.
He
Come
about
on.
to get you.
'Cause I got some jokes for
Get
too.
him.
You like
Get
a
him.
fucking Smurf right
Get
now. Come on.
him. Get him.
You think you can manifest some hair?
The fuck?
You gonna look at my fucking notes, bitch, and crack a joke
Nigga
instead
crazy.
Uh,
of just switching the subject.
Crazy.
Asshole. I'm not sending you notes no more, motherfucker. Now, next episode, you're not getting the motherfucking
Look, I got
outline.
fired last
You're not
episode.
getting
Oh
outline.
yeah, you disloyal fool ass
So-
bitch made punks. Y'all gonna come up here with a
Yeah.
girl with great titties and gonna fire me on my day off? What the fuck?
I'm about to see if I can get a good contract.
I just play it, man. No cap. Shout out to everybody shout out to all the beautiful ladies that told me Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, salute to everybody who told me Happy Father's Day
So
today.
I really appreciate
Even
that.
though I
It be the
didn't
small
receive
things
nothing.
that can't. I received something.
I received
It was small things that count. I ain't
received.
received shit. I bought some shit for myself.
I got a fossil watch.
They also bought you antibiotics, burning ass motherfucker.
Oh,
I
shit.
bought Bradley some Viagra.
Well, we fucking the same bitches, so we gonna swap pills.
How y'all
nigga.
feel about Viagra? I know we talked about the motherfucker. Elephant in the room. We talked about me being bald and shit. Let's go. Viagra, goddammit.
I feel like Viagra.
we-
If you doing Viagra, you know you doing Viagra.
I think Viagra in the hood right now is a lost art like cocaine.
Oh man.
Everybody is enjoying it and nobody wants to talk about it.
What you talking about?
Well, I love cocaine, but I've never done Viagra.
You did cocaine before?
Hell yeah.
I mean, we keeping it real. I never done cocaine. How's the high on cocaine?
It's a mellow high.
Mellow high. So what you snort a line or you smoke crack?
Crack and cocaine.
Ain't nobody doing no crack.
Cocaine and cocaine and cocaine.
If I ever hear about you doing crack, you're fucking fired.
Yeah, nigga, I'm fired.
So you snort a line?
The fuck?
You ever snort a line, Will?
Nah.
Tell the truth.
I never did.
Hit
Wait,
her.
so
Hit her.
wait,
You
so
snort
I
a
never
line?
snorted a line.
Tell me the truth.
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
That's how
snort a
he
line.
did it.
I just want
Hey,
to know
salute
how
to
the
Hitter.
high, like the high.
Salute to her.
It's a mellow high. It calm you down.
Hitter, do you agree?
It focuses you.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, keep it focused.
like you pay attention to every fucking
I put some cocaine in my weed before.
You
I
did?
sprinkled a little bit in my blunt.
I'm dead serious.
And I was hitting the shit and I was like, I started to understand
Nigga, you
the
smoking
effects of cocaine.
Primos?
Yeah, it was a
pretty
primo.
much.
Damn.
But I threw like mid blunt, I threw that motherfucker. I'm like,
I never did
It was over
cocaine.
with.
I did ecstasy. I did shrooms. Smoke weed, of course. I never did I never did cocaine. Like
one
snorted
thing
a line.
about cocaine, like I was so focused on the trees, like the trees. I was just looking at the trees. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this.
Oh
shit.
no, I'm hyper sometimes. Cocaine mellowed me the fuck out.
No, it's not a bad
But I thought coke
experience
was
though.
an upper though. Like I thought
It is.
It is, but
It
It depends
mellowed
on your
me out.
mood.
Yeah.
It depends on your mood.
Wait, I ain't
It's a lot of drugs. It depends on your mood.
Oh.
My I ain't gonna get into that, but yeah.
No, what's your favorite drug, Will?
Yeah, what's your
Started here.
favorite drug?
We here now. We here. We
Moving
went, we started
We're
off
not
the podcast being great fathers. Now we drug addicts at the end of it. Let's go. We already
Your baby mama favorite podcast.
we already
But
fucked
this
up.
ain't for this episode.
We already
Everything
fucked up.
ain't for everybody.
Ooh, ooh,
We ain't
ooh.
getting into that. But we back on the subject, Viagra. How y'all feel about it?
I ain't never used it before.
To each his own.
To each his own.
To each his own.
I feel like it's an enhancer. I really want
You
to
ain't tried Blue Chew?
What the fuck is that?
Blue Chew is like a cheaper Viagra, but it's healthier. It's more of a herbal Viagra.
A herbal.
Yeah.
I never heard of Blue Chew.
Look up Blue Chew. We get sponsored by Blue Chew. Hey, Blue Chew, if you need 3 black men to sponsor you niggas, let us know.
Hey, Hitter, you give us about another 5-10?
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool.
Don't ever do that on camera.
Don't
again.
ever do that on air.
Yeah, you got to click.
Don't
man.
ever
What
do
are
that
you
on
doing?
camera.
Over there
Don't
begging
wanna
Don't
hear
ever
that
do
shit.
that. Don't ever do that, Will.
Hey, shout out to Will and his planes attire because this nigga's been consistent with the
Hey,
planes
man.
attire.
Shout out to my nigga Will, a fly guy, man. Shout out to my boy, man.
I appreciate
my
you.
motherfucking boy, man.
I'm
Fly.
looking for Shorty number.
My nigga Will fuck you niggas' wives and baby mama nut on
They
they
know that,
fucking
man.
face. Get nut on they fucking
This
face.
is always
They know that.
always midway through the podcast. Shit just goes off the rails.
goes off the rails.
I have no
We
idea
did
what
a great
happened.
job this episode. So
I did a great job
Alright,
last
man.
episode, man. I did a
that
real
actually
good
was
job.
a shit
Shout
show.
out to Switch Hitter. I mean Hitter.
Talking
Huh?
switch hitter.
I can't find a number. Fuck it, we ain't calling her today.
Call her who?
Sienna. I was gonna give her a little.
No ring-a-ling-ling.
I can't find her.
I believe you
I
ate
can't
her
find
pussy.
her number. I didn't touch her.
You ain't eat her pussy yet? You ate her pussy, then you? Would you?
Remember that shit he sent in the group message?
Would you eat her
I was
pussy?
communicating to her through that app.
Will, every time you talk, you sound like a professional liar.
Yeah, he is a professional liar. He should have been a lawyer.
I'm a Libra.
A Libra stand for liar, huh?
Hey, that nigga Will could get caught fucking a bitch in the living room.
Yeah.
His girl would be like, "You fucking this bitch?" He said, "No, I'm indulging in sexual
Everything that you hear from this show is scripted and rehearsed.
I got a
This is
question
scripted
for
and
all
rehearsed
y'all, right?
improv show.
Listen, what's the worstest y'all got caught up? I gotta tell you.
Oh,
Listen,
shit. Go ahead, because you already know you got
The
one.
worstest I got caught up. My motherfucking baby mama went through my phone.
Yeah.
Seen videos of me fucking and doing nasty shit. I think that may have been the worstest. Cause it's like, how the fuck do you go through somebody's phone and you see them literally enjoying other pussy?
Damn.
What about y'all?
I gotta like.
And she threw powder on me too, baby
My-
powder. I woke up, my face full of powder. I'm like, what's going on? You know? Shout out that Linda.
We was staying in a like a 1-bedroom apartment, and she was pregnant with my son at the time, and like she was like real, like she was going through postpartum depression at the time.
That shit is real.
That's real. It's very real.
It's very real.
But when you're young,
you don't
understand.
dismiss it, and you don't understand what the fuck they're really going through.
Yeah.
So she had just had my daughter. Well, it's not my daughter, but I consider her my daughter. She had just had her second daughter, and then now she's pregnant with my son. So her emotions are all over the fucking place.
Okay.
So I had a friend that stayed around the way in our neighborhood. And I guess I fell asleep on the floor after playing with the kids, and she, like Creep said, went through my phone. And I guess she seen some shit like, yeah, I'm outside, open the door, some crazy. She slapped me with a phone book.
Damn.
Like twice.
Damn.
She hit me once.
She gave you the police station treatment.
Yeah, a phone book, bro. Bah! Then she picked it up. Bah! And picked it up again. Bah! And then I woke up. Like, what the fuck's going on? And she threw the phone at me. So I got hit like 4 times.
I think
That was
the worst.
the worst. That was the worst I got caught up, Joe.
I think the worst.
Imagine getting hit in the face with a phone book 3 times and then getting hit in the face with a fucking cell phone, a brick ass cricket phone at that.
Look, no, I think the worst. To me, this is why this is my worst time getting caught up. I've been caught up several times because I'm dog shit.
I ain't get caught up after that. So.
My phone was off. My phone had got cut off that day. I had to go do a job interview. I did the job interview, and my side bitch called me. But my side bitch somehow figured out my password and got into my account. So now I got like a 45-minute drive home where I can't call anybody.
You ever?
I can't say anything to anybody.
You ever called a bitch or answered a call while you with another female, like a FaceTime or some crazy shit?
Yeah.
You ever did that?
Yeah.
I did that recently.
Well, I'm polyamorous,
Fucked up the
so
whole
like
move.
in, most of my women that I fuck with,
You
know
know
You know
I
I'm slow. What the fuck that mean?
Right, what is that poly shit, bro?
The poly shit is just being in open, basically an open relationship.
Oh, so
And
nigga,
everybody knows
they
about that
going
shit.
for that, huh?
Yeah, it's a conversation involved.
Mm.
All my women know
So
I
you
fuck
gotta,
with other women.
do you gotta eat 2 pussies?
No, I'm not fucking them together, but I'm just saying like,
But
I got a
you
chick
fuck-
over
You
there.
are eating 2 pussies.
You
at
are
the
Yeah,
eating
yeah,
two
but they
pussies.
all
That's
know
nasty,
about
bro.
each other. They all know about
You
each
can
other.
only eat one pussy at a time.
You eat pussies a lot. I see it in your face. You like
gotta
to eat
think
pussy.
about.
He like to eat pussy.
What's that shit
You can eat
called?
more than one pussy at a time, nigga.
Huh?
I
What
told you.
it's called.
So if
No.
the bitches was bent over, lined
What is
up,
it
would you eat the
called, bro?
pussies?
Depending on how the pussy look.
Oh, you being that's why you
Somebody
want-
help me.
You
What
about
is
to
it
get your
called?
followers
What is
up,
it called,
nigga.
nigga?
They pussy.
What?
They pussy energy or some shit. Well, it's called something. They pH balance.
Yeah, so like
The
I was
pH
saying,
balance. Fuck you, bitch. The pH. You gotta think about
Wait, let
pH
me tell
balance.
you-
Difference between pH balances. But go ahead, finish
Yeah.
your story. My fault.
So my side bitch called me and said, I got your wife number. And I said, no, you don't. Ooh. She read my wife number back to me. And I was like, how the fuck you get her number? She was like, I'm in your account, nigga. Ooh. Hung up the phone. I had a
Fuck
45-minute drive where I couldn't call
Couldn't do
anybody.
shit.
These bitches sat on the phone for 45 fucking minutes talking about the lies I done told all these. I was just sitting
Yeah,
there.
you a lying ass nigga.
I came through the crib, my baby mama blacked my eye twice that day.
Scumbag. And you let her beat you?
I want to give flowers out right now.
Get them out.
I want to give flowers to I want to give flowers. I want to give flowers to Pillars and anybody else in the
All the Chicago designers.
Chicago and
fuck with y'all.
Chicagoland area. We fuck
Salute
with
to
y'all.
Sid, Weaver.
Shout out, listen, shout out to all Chicago artists.
Sweats by Stu, all
Everybody,
Chicago
y'all,
artists.
all Chicago artists, man. Whatever
Yeah.
y'all doing, man, keep doing y'all shit, man.
Keep doing y'all
Chicago,
shit.
man. Creep
Fuck
scene.
with
I'm
y'all.
just letting you know, man. You know, salute to everybody.
Definitely see y'all.
Hey, thank y'all for rocking with us today.
Hey, you got the
Always,
cocaine and whores
man.
in the car?
I don't have cocaine.
We got the prostitutes though.
We got the prostitute.
We don't do
couldn't-
prostitutes.
About to
That
go
was
fuck
years
list
ago.
crawler
We not
up,
paying
nigga.
for-
I just got paid. About to go hop on
Told
list
him about,
crawler
hey,
now.
listen. I told him about Let's Cross the. Yeah, that nigga on that.
We are not paying for pussy at this point in life. I don't know what the fuck these.
Nigga, you pay for pussy every time you pay attention to a bitch. What
Real
the fuck
shit.
is you talking about?
Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We holla at
Tune
y'all
in to
next
Baby
week.
Mama Faker podcast, man.
Yeah.